Jack Nicklaus, affectionately known as the Golden Bear, is an iconic figure in the world of golf. Let's delve into his remarkable career, championships, rivalries, and lasting impact on the sport. With a record 18 major championship titles, Nicklaus dominated the sport for over 2 decades, setting a standard of excellence that has yet to be matched. His career was marked by his exceptional consistency, his ability to win under pressure, and his unwavering commitment to the game. Born in Columbus, Ohio on January 21, 1940, Jack William Nicklaus was introduced to golf at the tender age of 10 by his father, Charlie Nicklaus, a pharmacist and avid sportsman. Nicklaus' natural aptitude for the game quickly became evident, and he began competing in local tournaments as a young teenager. Early life and amateur career. By the age of 16, Nicklaus had already established himself as one of the top amateur golfers in the country. He won the Ohio Open in 1956, shooting a remarkable 64 in the 3rd round to defeat a field of seasoned professionals. This impressive victory marked the beginning of an illustrious amateur career that would see Nicklaus capture numerous titles, including 2 U.S. Amateur Championships, 1959-1961, and 2 NCAA Individual Championships, 1961-1962. During his amateur years, Nicklaus also played basketball and football at Upper Arlington High School, excelling in both sports. He was even recruited to play college basketball by several programs, including Ohio State University. However, his passion for golf ultimately prevailed, and he decided to focus solely on his burgeoning golf career. In addition to his competitive achievements, Nicklaus was also a dedicated student at Ohio State University, where he majored in pharmacy. Despite his demanding golf schedule, he managed to maintain a strong academic record, demonstrating his exceptional discipline and commitment to both his athletic and academic pursuits. As Nicklaus' amateur career reached its pinnacle, he began to contemplate his future in the sport. The allure of professional golf was undeniable, but he also recognized the significant challenges that lay ahead. The decision to turn professional was not an easy one, but Nicklaus was confident in his abilities and determined to pursue his golfing dreams to the fullest. Professional career and major championship dominance. After turning professional in 1962, Nicklaus quickly established himself as one of the most dominant golfers of his generation. He won his first professional major championship, the U.S. Open, that same year, and he went on to win at least 1 major championship in each decade of his professional career. Nicklaus' most dominant period came in the 1960s and 1970s. During this time, he won 16 of his 18 major championship titles, including 5 Masters tournaments, 4 U.S. Opens, 5 PGA Championships, and 2 British Opens. He also won an unprecedented 6 consecutive major championships between the 1963 Masters and the 1967 U.S. Open. Nicklaus' consistency was one of his greatest strengths. He was able to win tournaments under pressure, and he rarely had a bad round. He was also a master strategist, and he was able to adapt his game to different courses and conditions. In addition to his major championship titles, Nicklaus won a total of 73 PGA Tour events. He was named PGA Tour Player of the Year 5 times, and he was inducted into the World Golf Hall of Fame in 1974. Nicklaus' professional career was defined by his exceptional talent, his unwavering dedication, and his unwavering commitment to the game. He is widely considered one of the greatest golfers of all time, and his legacy will continue to inspire generations of golfers to come. Rivalries. Throughout his career, Jack Nicklaus was involved in several memorable rivalries with other top golfers, including Arnold Palmer, Gary Player, Tom Weiskopf, and Tom Kite. These rivalries were not only great for the sport of golf, but they also helped to push Nicklaus to even greater heights. Nicklaus versus Palmer. The rivalry between Nicklaus and Palmer was the most famous and enduring in golf history. The 2 golfers were complete opposites in personality and style, but they shared a mutual respect for each other's talents. Their rivalry peaked in the 1960s, when they were the 2 dominant players in the game. Nicklaus eventually won more major championships than Palmer, but Palmer was always a fan favorite. Nicklaus versus Player. Nicklaus and Player were 2 of the most determined and competitive golfers of all time. They were both always striving to be the best, and their rivalry helped to push each other to new levels of excellence. Player was never able to match Nicklaus' record of major championship titles, but he was always a formidable opponent. Nicklaus versus Weiskopf. Nicklaus and Weiskopf were close friends off the course, but they were fierce rivals on the course. They were both known for their powerful swings and their ability to hit the ball long and straight. Their rivalry was particularly intense in the 1970s, when they were both at the peak of their careers. Nicklaus versus Kite. Nicklaus and Kite were 2 of the most consistent golfers of their generation. They were both known for their ability to grind out victories under pressure. Their rivalry was most memorable in the 1980s, when they were both vying for the title of the best player in the world. These rivalries were not only great for the sport of golf, but they also helped to push Nicklaus to even greater heights. They forced him to elevate his game to new levels in order to stay ahead of the competition. As a result, Nicklaus is widely considered the greatest golfer of all time. In addition to the rivalries mentioned above, Nicklaus also had memorable battles with other top golfers such as Ben Hogan, Billy Casper, and Johnny Miller. These rivalries made for some of the most exciting and memorable moments in golf history. Jack Nicklaus' impact on the sport of golf is immeasurable. He helped to popularize the game and make it more accessible to people of all ages and backgrounds. He also set a high standard for professionalism and sportsmanship. Popularizing the game. Nicklaus' charismatic personality and his incredible success on the course made him one of the most popular athletes in the world. He helped to attract millions of new fans to golf, and he made the sport more appealing to a wider audience. Nicklaus was also a pioneer in the use of television to promote golf. He was one of the first golfers to allow his tournaments to be televised, and he helped to bring the game into the homes of viewers around the world, making golf more accessible. Nicklaus was a strong advocate for making golf more accessible to people of all ages and backgrounds. He was instrumental in the development of junior golf programs, and he supported initiatives to make golf courses more affordable and welcoming to all. Nicklaus also believed that golf equipment should be affordable and available to everyone. He worked with manufacturers to develop new equipment that was more affordable and forgiving, and he helped to make the game more enjoyable for players of all skill levels, setting a high standard for professionalism and sportsmanship. Nicklaus was a true gentleman on and off the golf course. He was known for his humility, his sportsmanship, and his integrity. He was always gracious in victory and defeat, and he was a role model for young golfers around the world. Nicklaus' commitment to professionalism and sportsmanship helped to elevate the entire sport of golf. He set a standard that other golfers aspire to, and he helped to make golf a game that is respected and admired by people all over the world. Here are some of Jack Nicklaus's most notable achievements: 18 major championship titles, 73 PGA Tour victories, PGA Tour Player of the Year 5 times, World Golf Hall of Fame inductee. Jack Nicklaus, the Golden Bear of golf, left an indelible mark on the sport, forever etching his name among the greatest players of all time. His exceptional talent, unwavering commitment, and unwavering sportsmanship elevated the game to new heights, inspiring generations of golfers to come. Nicklaus's legacy extends beyond his championship titles and records. He was a pioneer in popularizing golf, bringing it to a wider audience through television and making it more accessible to players of all backgrounds. His commitment to professionalism and sportsmanship set a high standard for the game, earning him the respect and admiration of players and fans alike. The Golden Bear's impact on golf is immeasurable. He transformed the sport, leaving a legacy that will continue to shape the game for generations to come. Jack Nicklaus, the Golden Bear, will forever be remembered as an icon, a true champion and an ambassador for the sport of golf. That's all for today's video. I hope you found our video interesting, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for latest updates.